coming from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa. Inti Ediana Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa wabeka. Now this is the first fresh attempt, okay, by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ghana, giving an update on almost stance, okay, giving an update on almost stance about the whole Israel-Palestinian conflict. Now, share screens no so some Okudzeto Ablakwa posted way some few hours ago. So Ghana was part of a formidable 142 nation coalition voting at the UN today in favor of a peaceful resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and renewing our unflinching belief in the two-state solution as the only viable path forward. Ghana will remain a credible global voice for peace, as we have always demonstrated since the founding of the non-aligned movement in 1961 and consistently contributing to troops for UN peace operations from 1960. So what Okudzeto Ablakwa, a president of the Republic of Ghana, in some of the Ababe Tujanis, apart from sending a letter to Israelis and also the whole world, say now Israel for attack or attack Qatar, not Qatar the nation, but also attack a section of Qatar and targeting the leadership of Hamas. No, ultimately we are hearing say some people clear and our leadership of Hamas be more familiar. No, Ghana for condemning say Israel for money any moral right to do that, and then no me no can say say Ghana is taking this whole thing a top notch and I say a step further because omuko PM UN no. What we are learning is that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs voted for a Palestinian, and as I voted in favor of the whole two-party states are ECOSO, and as the whole two-party state are Palestinian for so Ghana. At the end of the day, no, and as the whole world, no, let Palestinian be on its own. It's Palestinian and Gaza and share Israel for us. So that is what Okudzeto Ablakwa edibe to try to say. Picture say a war screens no so as you can see omuya voting no Ghana for vote yes. Now me no ka say so no obi ababe kasa nipa ababe kasa in all of this no yankasa Pan-African TV CEO Kwesi Pratt or Pacha say amanfo bebre kase Mahama ede no for Israel and Palestinian conflict in Semu, but then in reality what Mahama is doing is the best because Ghana should side with the Palestinian states because what Israel for yen enye. Now you will share the video to that effect because in some of the debate to Jano their calls amanfo kase Mahama has a whole lot of issues. Yankasi Abobuano, your border has secret your issues I was here dealing with. But then regardless, Yanko tie in Sema Kwesi Pratt Eddie Tuja the Pan-African TV better because there is a lot of questions as to whether this is the viable path Ghana was here take it or not.
Undoubtedly, this is one of the most reckless actions that the apartheid regime in Tel Aviv has taken. Undoubtedly. And it is interesting that this action has been roundly condemned by everybody, including the staunchest ally of Israel. Indeed, President Trump of the United States of America condemned this action in very, very strong terms and saw it as a violation of the sovereignty of Qatar, an attempt to subvert efforts at brokering peace in the Middle East. Now, the details of the attack are shocking. Qatar has been acting as the mediator in these talks, sponsored largely by the United States of America and between Hamas and Israel. So Qatar, to all intents and purposes, is not hostile to Israel. And if indeed within the Arab world, there have been massive criticism of Qatar and its tolerance for Israel and so on. Then, Israel's target was those it was negotiating the peace deal with. It decided to kill them. I mean, obviously, the intent is to subvert the peace process and to facilitate an ending war in the Middle East, and it's absolutely senseless. Look, given the fact that right now the count has reached about 70,000 people dead, 2/3 of the 70,000 are women and children. Throughout history, no war has led to the killing of.
So that was a year Kwesi Pratt in some audio to just say Israel for no Ghana should stand on the right path and join the Palestinians because Kamia Kwaye say Israel for the omo crown omo richest and omo biggest ally United States komo chom if you so clearly he's also saying say what this whole thing and this whole conflict are Ghana we are in the right position to condemn the actions and inactions of Israel. Now, yeah, the UN a year at screens, but before then, Israel forcing the kind of two almost some of the one about Ghana for Ghana be in the middle, and this came from the Israeli ambassador to Ghana, Mr. Roy Gillard, or say, Mr. Roy Gillard warns that Ghana involving in the Israel-Palestinian politics could jeopardize the strong relationship between the two nations. He urges Ghana to maintain neutrality to preserve this vital bond. So already, Israel Air Party said they are not happy with the way and manner Ghana for, especially the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and your better sorry, yes, boy, Mahama and Crawford, he said, almost so they are for a friend is saying. They are for Palestinian, and I say we are condemning Israel. And the question is, time Gaza and Hamas omukun Israel for in unprovoked attack. No, why didn't Ghana come out to speak? As you see, into omo part say no problem. Ghana is a sovereign nation, but you see, I will see who say we need to be in the middle. We can't be taking sides when we want. So and also your warning about. I don't know. Be most a patch say enye di Ghana for enye di because around our border, your border Burkina Faso ni Cote d'Ivoire border. Niema koso wo ho no. Enya asem ketwa. The things going on at our borders, enya asem ketwa. Intimi enka ho nsem wiye. And ye kwa Israel Palestinian so we share the screen so Ghana you vote yes okay at the end of the day in some Israel Palestinian conflicts Israel for some actions na too much it is becoming too much ebeyanka Israel for njai no mo allow Palestinian for no mutimi ye de omope and a man for say hey Mahama baby we do ni Mahama is this where you've reached? There are better things or buying a was set or more, and then the more for it unnecessary things and near ma sebio it is not going to be of any benefit to you. So that is one of the things that definitely what I can tell is that there are a lot of reactions to this. People are reacting, and at the end of the day, we live to see if Ghana we vote so be so in terms of your bilateral trade. And if you care to know, Israel really helps us more than Palestinian, because Palestine for no sebio country and developed into Muniskakra or maybe show sa na omabe Ghana. But Israel have been a very good support of Ghana. Say it is putting our peace process at risk. So that is exactly what is really going on.